This video shows how an application ops expert can create a new application Astra deployment model. It can be done by just creating a new file with a AADM extension, or by reusing one of the existing Astra application deployment models. I will take one of those which are available in my workspace, and I will, in this model we have a number of node templates or node instances that has been defined for this node use case, and I will complement this model by creating a new instance. And in this process, I will be supported anytime by the Astra application deployment model editor, which will provide me support for specifying new node templates, new instances. So I have just to follow coassistance. Here is asking me to provide the name of the new node instance. It's also providing me support to understand how is the syntax when I had to provide blocks and when I had to provide any other entities. So I will start. Here I am assisted with a number of attributes that I can, well, not attributes, I mean entities that I can use in order to specify this node instance. So I will start with the type, and it's also retrieving from the knowledge base the information about in this particular case, the node types that are registered with the knowledge base that I can use in order to qualify this, the type of this node. So here I'm going to select the Dockerized component. In a similar way, if I am providing properties, coassistance is retrieving from the knowledge base the list of properties which has been defined for the concrete type. Then you can select the types that I want to override with non-default values. So first I will start by overriding the name. So here I can select, in this particular case, a string, and I will provide the name for this image. I will go through all the properties I need to override. So I have to provide here a list of port mappings. And expose ports. I can also use, while I have the list of suggested entities, I can just type in order to filter those and look for those I may be interested. So here I also have to provide a list. And finally, I'm going to provide the volumes. The volume mapping. So once I've completed the properties, I can just specify one of the requirements that I require. And here the requirements are taken as well from the knowledge base, all the requirement which has been defined for the Dockerized component, that is the type of this concrete instance. So for the host, I can also retrieve from the knowledge base, the concrete node. from those nodes which are available in the knowledge base or within my context, my local context in the workspace. So here I'm going to select this node Docker host. So at any time, the editor is providing me assistance when I am introducing typos. So it's complaining that it was expecting properties and not a property. Or for instance, if I'm referring to an entity that is not available, I will also be notified. So once the model has been complete and it has been saved, I can decide to use the Sodalite context menu in order to save this model in the knowledge base. And I will be reported, it will trigger a background process that contacts the knowledge base in the background, and then when the saving has been successfully complete, I notify. In a similar way, I can decide to, once that I complete my Astro application model description with all the entities that I need to incorporate, I can go through this Sodalite entry contextual menu and I can request to deploy this model. In doing so, it will as well trigger a background process that is contacting different backend components of Sodalite. First point is to ask knowledge base to store the model, and then to generalize serialization that is suitable for the other components. Then it's asking the ISC builder to generate out of this application model the Tosca blueprint, which is sent to the Xopera orchestrator in the backend to deploy this model. And when the model has been, model deployment has been requested, then it is waiting for being notified that the deployment has been successfully complete. This takes around 10 minutes because it's starting some virtual machines. After a while, the deployment status has been confirmed by the Xopera orchestrator in the backend, and the blueprint token is provided to the user to be used in the dashboard for governance. After the successful deployment, the user can go in the browser to the Sodalite dashboard, which is based on Grafana for monitoring, and can open the node exporter view, where it can select the new deployed virtual machine for this node application. For instance, you can just select the latest time frame in order to visualize the metrics that are being recorded from this new deployed application, which are just presented in the dashboard.